Hey guys, welcome to the final FPL team selection video. It is game week 38 and the Premier League is coming to end. This season for me, I've not done great in FPL, but there is still a chance to go higher in the table. So hopefully we can have a last good week and get some positions. I'm joined with Zach once again for the final week. And we're just going to go through the team selection, transfers. We're going to look at the cup final and that stuff. So welcome, Zach, and let's go. Yeah, I know. I remember all those weeks ago when you said, "Oh, I'm going to win it. I'm going to win it."
I thought I was going to win the league.
And then you went down. And
I'm going to take two things from this. One, it's my first ever FPL season. Two, I have the chance tomorrow to finish above you. That is all I care about.
Yeah, you do, but you also know I helped you a lot. But it doesn't matter. So, we're talking about game week 38, the last week of the Premier League season. Big decisions. Transfers could decide everything. Captaincy could decide everything. So we're going to be talking about the top transfers, ins and outs, starting with Jaron Bowen, Anderson, Gibbs-White, Szoboszlai, and Richarlison, the most transferred in. And you're looking at these, and they're all relegation scrap battle-esque transfers. Jaron Bowen being the top transfer in is someone I was actually potentially looking at. Richarlison been decent for Spurs. Is he going to keep Spurs up? I don't know. And then the transfers out: João Pedro, Thiago, Wilson, Gyökeres and Cherki. I understand Cherki's been transferred out. I don't think he plays tomorrow. Obviously, we know Pep's leaving.
I transferred him out.
I just don't. He's not. He's been on the bench for the last couple of weeks. With Pep's last game, I think he'll play Bernardo Silva, Foden, players like that who's been there for the last 5-6 years. He's been there. I just don't see him starting. So I understand why benching him. Cherki, Gyökeres on the other hand, again I understand Arsenal now won the league. Their focus is the Champions League. There's no point of risking players. I don't think Saka's going to play. I don't think Gyökeres will play. I think Declan Rice might play for 60 minutes or so. And I kind of expect the same with like Saliba, Gabriel and that stuff. Maybe Raya. I think they might even play Kepa. I think they don't need to put out their squad. So I think there's going to be big transfer decisions this week for who's starting and stuff. Talking about last week, it was a disaster. 55 points for me. Average was 53. We had a stinker last week. Morgan Rogers sold. Ollie Watkins sold. Virgil van Dijk benched. Well, Rogers got assist and scored. Watkins scored and Virgil van Dijk 14 points on the bench. Absolutely disaster. I can't believe I got rid of Watkins and Rogers and benched Virgil van Dijk. That was rough. If I'd kept them and played Virgil van Dijk, oh mate, I would be in the hundreds. That would be my chance to go up the table. But yeah, we blown it last week. So Raya in goal, 6 points, got that clean sheet against Burnley, and Gabriel. So that's double Arsenal clean sheets. Man City against Bournemouth. Well, we know Krupi Jr. scored, which meant Arsenal won the league. But yes, that is only 2 points for Gahey. Mukiele 2 points in a 3-1 victory over Everton. But obviously Everton scored, so no clean sheet points there. I decided to go Ndiaye. I have no clue why I decided to go Ndiaye over Krupi Jr. or Virgil van Dijk. He got 2 points, Virgil van Dijk got 14 and Krupi got 8. That was the worst decision. I don't know why I decided to go Ndiaye. Bruno G, who was transferred in for Morgan Rogers, got 4 points. So that was a bit of a disaster transfer. Turkey didn't even play. Came off from the bench. So he only got 1 point. So that was a waste as well. Bruno Fernandes, good. Got his two. Well, actually, oh goodness, he got his 2 assists apparently. So which means that would mean he would already broke the record. Anderson again got a assist as well. 2 assists in that game. Erling Haaland 9 points, scored, but the game was already over and the title was already over. And I don't know why the hell I decided to captain Victor Gyökeres, who only played 17 minutes. The worst captain option ever. Yeah, this week was a disaster. Let's go and have a look at Zach's. Zach, you had 66 points. Better than me. You had, obviously, Gabriel and Raya. So, same. Senesi, 4 points. Again, no clean sheet because Man City scored. Cash, well, they did win. But he obviously got a yellow card. Conceded 2, so he didn't make any points.
Yeah.
Your midfield was again the same with kind of me. Cherky didn't play. Semenyo obviously came off before 60 minutes, which meant he only got 1 point. Rice did well, got a clean sheet, but again, no assists, no goals for him. Soboslai got 2 assists, which is a good return for Liverpool. You went Bruno Fernandes as well. You went Erling Haaland, which is where you got your points because of captain. And then Richarlison, 7 points, 1 goal in that 2-1 game against Chelsea. Before we talk about your squad, I'm assuming you watched the game. What did you think about the Cucurella incident? I bet you're fuming.
What in the... Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised. When he did that, I thought that's a penalty. I do not know how they decided not to give a yellow card and not give anything because the ball had not been played. That is
makes me think the Premier League and the VAR wants Tottenham to go down. That's what
everyone wants Spurs to go down. I've been saying this for the last month. Couple months. Spurs need to go down. Spurs need to go down. No. But yeah, I thought that was absolutely. I don't know. Like, it's mind-boggling how you can get a yellow card,
it's wild.
Be a foul, but because the ball hadn't been kicked, there was no penalty. That was crazy. But yeah, you got 66 points last week. Again, the average was 53, so it's not bad. It's not bad points. But then you look at the highest for the whole game week. So this was the best FPL player in the week, 131. Yeah. He had Watkins, who was 15 points. So I went Gyökeres, captained, got 1 point. Could have went Watkins, could have got 15 points. That's outrageous. He also bench boost, so he did get Virgil van Dijk's points there. As for the league itself, I don't think there's many changes apart from Veggie going up to 4th. Yeah, I think. Well, I think first and second, it is down to who wins the league. Is it going to be Ryan? Is it going to be Paul? 7 points in it on the final day of the season. This is where the title can be won and lost. As for everything else, well, you are in sixth at the minute.
I've changed my team a little bit. I've benched Gabriel and I benched Raya because I just got a feeling they're not going to play.
Yeah, I understand that. You're in sixth. You would have to get 30 points more than Manish to finish fifth. Do you think is that doable? Do you think or not?
I don't think so, no.
And for me to finish above you,
Alisson gets a hat trick.
yeah. For me to finish above you, I need 8. Is that 18 points?
Yeah, 18.
18 points.
More than me, yeah.
18 points more than you.
That's doable.
It is doable because it could go down to your captain option or whatever.
I do feel like I don't want Haaland as my captain, but
I'm not going Haaland either. I will get into my team later, so the highest I can finish is probably sixth. Sorry, if I finish above you. I am currently. Where am I? 71. I'm currently 12 points ahead of 8th. Which again, I don't want to finish 8th. 7th place, Conference League. Not too terrible.
I've captained Richarlison. I'm going to be bold and go for it.
Okay, so who are you going for? You going Petrovic in goal? Or you made a transfer?
Petrovic in goal and Chalobah. Sensi and Cash at the back.
Who have they got? They got Sunderland. It's not a bad fixture. So you got Chalobah, Senesi and Cash. You playing 3 at the back?
Yeah.
Who's your midfield? Have you made any changes?
Sabozlai, Fernandez, Semenyo and Rice.
Okay.
I feel like changing Rice for Turkey because I'm not sure who's going to get game time. That's what I'm worried about. I think Rice might get rested. I don't know.
No, I would probably play Rice. I would be more confident with Rice playing than Turkey.
And then up front, I've gone with Walter Maid, Haaland, and Richarlison, and Captain Richarlison.
You went Walter Mayo.
Yeah.
For Newcastle. That's bold because he's a player who should be starting, but hasn't really started for Newcastle.
Played well last week against the Hammers.
It's very easy to beat Hammers. But Leeds won't, and West Ham will survive. Jaron Bowen hat-trick. Come on.
Not happening.
It is. So, I've not made any transfers yet. I have one free transfer. I'm looking at my team, and I'm in the same position as you. Firstly, it's whether I want to take a minus points to try and overtake you. I don't know. So I want to get rid. If I'm taking minus 4 points, I'd be looking to get rid of Gyökeres because that would be that's just pointless. And I would put Jaron Bowen in for 1 week just to see if he can keep West Ham up. I might even have to captain him.
I've captained Richarlison. I've gone for it. So go on, I dare you.
So I could get rid of Gyökeres and go Bowen and play.
Please do it.
I don't know. I need to be smart. I don't want to just waste transfers.
Jared Bowen ain't doing nothing.
I don't know. I think he could.
He could because it's such a big game. It's like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying anything. No.
And then my midfield. Do I get rid of Shirky? And who do I bring in? That's the problem. At the minute, if I don't make any transfers, my team looks like this. Raya in goal, Gabriel, Gahey and Virgil van Dijk. A very, very, very solid backline. If they all play, that's the problem. Whether they play or not, I don't know. I've got, at the minute, it would be Ndiaye, who I would probably want to get rid of. Though, against Spurs, we need Everton to do something. So he might have to be that player to get the goal to win for Everton. Bruno G in midfield. Cherky, Bruno Fernandes, captained. And we did do a video earlier with our players of the season. And in that time, Bruno Fernandes was announced as your player of the season and rightfully deserved. Anderson in the midfield. And currently I have Erling Haaland and Krupi up top if I don't make any transfers. Is that team good enough to get 17 points and overtake you? That is my question. So I'm going to make transfers and we're going to do it live. Is it a -4 or is it just a midfielder I get rid of? That is the question. If I'm just getting rid of a midfielder, I'd want to get...
Start watching the 4 p.m. games.
Pardon?
Are you at home watching the 4 p.m. games?
Yeah, I finish at work at 3, so I'll be home.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. I'm also going to watch the Championship playoff in an hour's time.
We should do a live watch-along.
So I need to decide, am I going to get rid of Cherky or am I going to get rid of Ndiaye? That is the question. And I think
if I was you,
I'm going to be smart and I'm going to get rid of Cherky.
Ndiaye would definitely play the whole 90 tomorrow.
And who am I going to bring in? That's the question. My options are Gibbs White against Bournemouth. We know how good Bournemouth are. They do concede goals, so it's not a problem. Morgan Rogers against Man City is a no-no. There's no point. Despite him scoring against Liverpool. The reason why I got rid of him was because they did have Liverpool and Man City. That is the reason why I got rid of him. Which means I could go Soboslai, but then I'd be matching you.
Yeah, that's pointless.
It would be pointless. So I'm actually going to take a massive punt on this. And I could be looking at either Enzo Fernandez.
Nah.
Or I'm back in Man United and I'm going Cunha.
100%.
Man United.
Cunha or Bowen?
Man United have obviously.
If I was you, I'd go with a Bowen. Bowen, that does sound like a good option.
What, just bench Turkey?
Because tomorrow he has to cook. He has to, otherwise they're going down.
Oh, I could do it. So let me.
Who are West Ham going to look at tomorrow in the attack? They're going to look at Bowen.
It has to be Bowen. So I'm going to get rid of Gokares for Bowen. That is confirmed. Which means...
Are you going to captain him? That's the question.
Do you know what?
If you do, that is exciting and that's bold.
I see. When I look at this week...
Where I've gone and captain Richarlison, that's pretty funny if you captain Bowen.
Relegation-esque.
Talk about head-to-head.
Do you know what? I'm going to do it because I can't... Unless I don't outscore you, when nothing's going to change. So do you know what? I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to go Bowen captain. I was going to go Bruno and be boring because I think everyone's going to go Bruno as captain. If you're not going Bruno, you're looking at other players. So I will go Bowen as captain. And I'm not going to make a -4. I'm going to play 3-4-3. I'm going Raya in goal. Gabriel. Hope they both start. There is a world where they don't. And my bench option would be Dubravka. It's not a bad option with the fixture they've got against Wolves, who are already relegated. Gahey and Virgil van Dijk, back three, with Ndiaye against Spurs. Hopefully he can go and get a goal or do something to get Spurs relegated. Bruno G, Bruno Fernandes, player of the season. Anderson, Bowen, captain. Haaland and Krupi Jr. 3-4-3. Captain Bowen. Save team. All or nothing tomorrow. Interesting. Now, we've talked about the leagues. We need to talk about the cup. The final.
Did you make it through?
I did.
Oh, I didn't know.
I did make it through. I actually thought I got eliminated.
Wow.
I beat him by 1 point. Oh my god.
I'd rather you take the trophy than someone else. I hope you win it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he took -8 points.
Who have you got in the final?
Oh mate, I'm playing the best player in FPL, mate. I'm playing.
What,
I'm
top
playing.
of the league?
Yeah, top of the league.
Oh.
But
yeah, you got to make changes.
So let's go and look at his team, because.
So you might as well play for the cup then. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the cup was what I'm playing for,
yeah.
And to be honest, I thought I was eliminated. 50-51, and obviously I can't see people's transfers until it's done. So all I saw was he got 58 and I got 55, and obviously I took minus points last week, so I was on 51. So I was like, oh, that's done. I'm out of the cup. But we are in the final, and there is a chance I could be back-to-back cup winners. I won the McDonald's Cup last year. Could I win the cup for my own league? That would be funny. Yeah. But I am playing the best person in the league, Ryan. So he's currently got Raya, Gabriel and Gahey. So we're match for match. He's got Lacroix from Palace, and they are playing Arsenal, so that's good. Semenyo, Bruno and Pascal Gross from Brighton, Sarr, Kobe Mainu, Thiago and Haaland. He's got Verbruggen, Calvin Lewin, Van Hecken and Senesi. That's not a great team, to be honest. I would back my team against his.
I would as well.
But you never know how many
until you put Bowen on there.
Yeah, me captain and Bowen might be the reason I lose the cup. That would be funny.
Who are you going to captain then?
Pardon?
Who are you going to captain then?
I don't know. Now I'm in the final. I'm actually thinking about going.
Decisions, because I want you to win the cup, but
yeah, I think I was prepared to do it as a joke and go Bowen against Richarlison, but now I'm actually in the final, and I didn't think I was in the final. I am actually going to go Bruno on the chance that I do win it. Knowing my luck, Joe and Bowen will go and get a hat-trick, and West Ham will survive. But yeah, I am going to make Bruno captain, because I can't lose the cup in the final because I'm on captaincy.
West Ham get a penalty. So does Bruno. He takes their penalties.
But yeah, Bruno wants 1 assist to break the record, and I think he will get it. So even if you only get assist points,
I could see West Ham getting a penalty and Bowen scoring it tomorrow.
Yeah, I can see that. I think Bowen does score. I think if you look at points wise though, Bowen scores, you get 5 points for that. He'll play 90 minutes, that's 7 points. He might get a bonus point or 2, that's 9. So that captain, that's 18 points. You put captain Bruno, he's going to get minutes played, 90 minutes. So that's 2 points. If he gets the assist, that's 3 points. He'll get bonus points if he plays well. So I think he gets 10 points, normal. And if you captain him, that's 20 points. That's a lot of points if you don't captain Bruno. Yeah, I think I'm going Bruno on the chance that I need to win the cup. If I wasn't in the cup, I definitely would go Bowen for the jokes. But yeah, I think because I'm actually in the final and I am playing the best person in the league, I do think I have to go Bruno captain to try and win it. That's crazy though, because I actually thought I was knocked out. 1 point. And it was because he made 3 transfers and took -8 last week. That cost him the chance in the final. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. So, I might not have a great finish in the league, but if I could go and win the cup, that would be quality.
Yeah, good luck.
So, yeah. My final team for the final FPL Gameweek is going to be Raya in goal, Gabriel, Gahey, Virgil van Dijk, a back 3, Ndiaye just taking the risk that hopefully he can score against Spurs, Bruno G, Captain Bruno to try and win the cup, Anderson, transferred in Jaron Bowen for Gokares, Erling Haaland and Krupi Jr. That is going to be my team for the last ever game of this season. We're going to have to wait till next year for FPL to return. There will be one more video next week to find out whether I did win the cup. Was there who won the league? Did I overtake Zach in the final week? There will be one more video, but for that, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching every single episode throughout from game week 1 to 38. There are a couple of weeks I did miss due to work and stuff, and I do apologise. But thank you for all the support. Drop your comments down below who you are captaining for the final week, and make sure you like the video. Thanks for joining me, Zach, and good luck. And I'll see you very, very soon. If you haven't already, go and check out mine and Zach's Team of the Season FPL combined 15 players. That was a banger. But for me, thank you, goodbye, and good luck for the final game week.